Hey, what's up guys, Andrew here. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Lenovo Legion Y720. This one features an all-new aluminum design and a 1060. Let's see if it's worth picking up. Here goes the rest of the specs. You got the Core i7-7700HQ, GTX 1060 with 6GB of GDDR5, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD, and a 15.6-inch Full HD panel. All of this for a retail price of $1299. The Legion Y720 is simply stunning. You got this aluminum finish on the top with the Legion logo in the middle. Let's take a look at the backside. It comes in at around 1.14 inches thick and roughly 7 pounds. Compared to the Y520, that one weighs around 5.5 pounds, but that's mainly made out of all plastic. And last but not least, you got your bottom aluminum cover, which is a fingerprint magnet. You got your subwoofer and intake vents. Here's a quick view of the internal components. Here you got your traditional hard drive, 256 NVMe PCIe SSD, 2 fan setup, 2 RAM slots totaling 16 gigs. You can expand to 32 gigs, 60 watt-hour battery pack, and your Intel dual band wireless AC8265. For your storage options, this is a pretty good setup where you got the 1TB hard drive for your games and the wicked fast NVMe SSD. The Samsung PM961 is one of the fastest drives on the market. The interior is made out of plastic, however the palm rest has the soft touch feel that adds a really nice touch overall. For your ports on the left side of the laptop, you got your security lock slot, charging port, RJ45 Ethernet, USB 3, and your headset microphone jack combo. On the other side, you have your power status LED indicator, USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 port, mini display port, 2 USB 3s, full-size HDMI, and your Lenovo One Key recovery pin. The hinges feel pretty durable and the chassis feels sturdy. There's hardly any keyboard flex. Overall, this laptop has a solid build, and the aluminum design definitely makes it feel premium. This 15.6-inch Full HD IPS anti-glare display is decent. It's not that great, but it'll get the job done. The color accuracy is about average, and the display brightness is fair. You're going to get around 212 nits, which is good for indoor usage, but can be a problem outside. Here are some results from my colorimeter. I got 71% of sRGB and 54% of Adobe RGB. Again, these scores aren't great, however they're pretty common with these kind of gaming laptops in this range. The CPU power in this laptop is a quad-core Kaby Lake monster. It's a Core i7-7700HQ, clocked at 2.8 GHz, but can turbo up to 3.8 GHz. The GPU selected for this beast is NVIDIA GeForce 1060 with 6GB of GDDR5. This is a really nice card. It offers great performance to price ratio. Games like Overwatch will run smooth like butter. Even on epic settings at 1080p, I'm getting an average around 90 to 100 frames per second. Next up is Battlefield 4 running at 1920 by 1080p on ultra settings, and I'm getting an average around 80 to 95 frames per second. With a powerful combination of a quad-core Kaby Lake i7 and an NVIDIA GTX 1060, this baby is VR ready. The 4-cell 60 watt-hour battery pack can get you roughly 3.5 to 4.5 hours on medium screen brightness, and that's with light computing like word processing and web browsing. Now if you plan on playing games on a battery pack, you're gonna get roughly about an hour. The trackpad is smooth and it feels great. It's powered by the same Elon drivers like the Y520, but this one's buttonless. Tracking and 2-finger scrolling was good, however tap to click did give me some issues out of the box. Overall, it's an okay trackpad. The keyboard's pretty well spaced out, and the overall performance is pretty good. You get good tactile feedback, and the key travel is actually pretty decent for a 15-inch laptop. One minor annoyance is the 10-key numeric keypad has been shifted around. Number lock key has been moved down, and the enter key has been removed. It can take some time to get adjusted. The base model has the red backlit keyboard, however this one has the optional RGB control zone lighting. You can have it on, or you can choose some different settings. I'll show you in just a bit. Lenovo has its own program called NerveSense installed. Here you have access to light shift, extreme cooling, network priority, and sound enhancement. For the light shift options, you got like 5 different patterns you can use for your backlit keyboard, and you got your RGB control zone lighting options. So let's take a look at these lighting patterns in action. This one's breathe. Let's take a look at the heartbeat. Next up, let's go to smooth. Now let's go to wave. And last but not least, always on. These front-facing JBL speakers does an excellent job of producing sound. Action-packed games like Overwatch, Battlefield, all sound amazing. And plus with that subwoofer on the bottom, it really adds a nice kick. This is how the webcam looks on the Y720. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. These fans do a great job of keeping this laptop running cool. I did not experience any extreme temperatures. In terms of fan noise, on idle you're going to get around 35 to 37 decibels. Under a load while playing games, around 40 to 42 decibels. And if you turn on extreme cooling, you can get up to 48 decibels. Let's get to the conclusion of the Lenovo Legion Y720. The aluminum body looks very nice and it feels durable. This 15-inch laptop is on the heavier side, coming in at around 7 pounds. The Samsung PM961 NVMe SSD is wicked fast, and the GTX 1060 is a great GPU that can play almost all of today's games at 1080p on high to ultra settings. The trackpad is smooth, but tap to click was a bit too sensitive. And battery life is approximately around 3.5 to 4.5 hours. For $1,300, the Legion Y720 packs a serious powerhouse on the go. Now if you're on a budget, you can step down to the base model, which starts at $1,099. That one comes with the same GTX 1060, but you get 8 gigs of RAM, a 1TB drive, and you do not get the RGB backlight keyboard. Alright guys, this completes my full review on the Legion Y720. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to know what you guys think about this laptop. Do you think it's overpriced? Do you plan on getting one? Or do you plan on getting something cheaper like the Legion Y520, Dell Inspiron 7567, or even the Acer VX15? Do you think it's worth it jumping to the 1060 or not? Alright, thank you guys for sticking around with my channel and watching this video. I'm really thankful to have you guys on board, and I look forward to making more content for you guys. Again, thanks again, I'll see you next time.